my gosh, hello everyone! How are you doing? Today is the start of the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival.
Yay!
The magnificent Irodori Festival.
I have heard about this, yes. Let us glide all the way down. Okay, there is a lot of people there.
What about you, Onodera?
Yeah, what about you, Onodera?
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Yeah, culture and the arts and all
Indeed.
that great
To
stuff.
describe it in the, as they say, it's two birds with one stone.
Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications, but I'm not complaining. We get to see all of our friends from Mondstadt and Leah come to Inazuma, and they all get to share their like art and books and all sorts of great stuff, and we get to have a fun time.
Ah, lady, I
Oh,
did
hello
mention
there,
that there would be some.
Ayako.
The artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
Whoa,
The
who
Yashiro
could that
Commission will
be?
arrange
I
accommodations
wonder.
and food. Would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our
Ah,
guests.
so we get to be tour guides. That's perfect. I get it now. I see a boat. There is a boat here. Never mind. It's just a staircase. All right.
Where's Tonga's then?
Well, even if he was invited, there's a chance he still wouldn't show up. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to get struck down by the Raiden Shogun. I don't know.
Rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival. Not only would it seem a little
Klee!
childish, Albedo's the one who received the
Hello,
invitation.
Albedo.
I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx.
So,
By the way,
Albedo and Xingqiu both
Do you
work
know
under
of the
pen names.
International
That makes
Trade
sense.
Association?
Just like how Toma once showed us around Rito, now we get to show all of our friends around Rito, too. I
That
see a
way,
Raiden Shogun
I could
plushie in
better
the
visualize the
background. Oh
content
my
for my
gosh, that's so
paintings.
cool.
You haven't slept for a while now.
Listen to your big brother.
Don't
Go
worry,
get some
Albedo.
sleep, and
I'll
we
be
will
on
take
my
you on a
best
cool
behavior.
tour. I can't sleep on the airplane either, and this is basically the equivalent, so
It's nothing, just an internal
don't
issue.
worry, we are
That's
great
all.
at prying into
I'll
internal
try and do it.
issues.
You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
Yeah. And if you're trying to cover anything up, don't worry, we're gonna
well,
find out anyway, so
about that.
don't even try.
Is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legends of Sword?
How did you know?
Because he's super smart. He's an investigator. Please give me one so I can put it in the Serenity pot when they finally lift the maintenance and like... Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh no. This wonderful standoff we have here.
Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou
Not
Commission,
you,
of
the other
course.
one.
Do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Yeah, you could maybe say that.
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard.
Similar means?
What? Okay, shut up, Venti.
I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Yeah, you can wink at us, but there's nothing we can do.
Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
With the wine. Oh wait, it's actually on him somewhere? In his hat?
Ah, yes. I remember
When
now.
in doubt, pick the last option.
All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Great.
I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Mind dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In Blue Cloud, I went before Tenchukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night, I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. This sounds very eerily similar to what just happened with Venti.
It's literally the same story you just
Yes.
experienced yesterday.
Is art imitating life, or what?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of
This
artist
is
who can
probably
work
gonna
quickly
give him
once I'm
inspiration,
Wow,
inspired.
I guess.
you really came through, Albedo.
Yeah, you really
You
came
look
through,
like
Albedo.
the first-
I still appear as glorious
It's not
as
supposed to
always.
be you, Venti.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, tone deaf bud.
Yeah. The magnificent Irodori Festival has started. And there's also something in the cool script there as well. Ooh, the art is illustrated. Oh my gosh.
I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Did you miss me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
Yay.
Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by
Technically, you
herself
shouldn't
and
let
be busy
Klee
with other
wander
things.
around Mondstadt by herself
So,
either.
I now have you
She
and
wants to go
Paimon.
around with you, though.
Do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you fat
Alright, let's take her somewhere interesting. What is this sign you're holding? You're holding a sign pointing that way.
How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Because we know a lot of very useful things.
Cake, why don't you make some for Klee and Welp?
Yeah, and I'll make some for Paimon too. Yes, so we should make Paimon happy because Paimon works very hard for us. 1, 2, 3 delicious egg rolls.
You're awesome, mister.
I'm glad you like it.
It's sweet. You are the best.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this
these
is
egg
actually
rolls
so
are pretty
wholesome.
good,
Oh, I love
but
making them so
still think
happy.
Yoimiya's are better.
Oh, come on now.
She makes egg rolls too?
She's a superhero. Oh, hello there. Hi. Hi. Who's a good boy? Are you?
Sounds like the Irodori festival could be a real blast.
Yep, a real blast is right.
Okay then, let's go!
Yay! I want these sakura blossoms.
Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
That is right.
You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here!
Oh, think of it like Dodoko playing with everyone.
Yay! Let's go, let's go!
Let's go! Wait. Oh my gosh, Ether, are you too short to fit in the top one? Shiki Kosho can be in the picture. Actually, I want the other Sakura petal now that we came all the way back here.
Yoimiya, little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little
Yeah,
Klee.
aww. See, we can't disappoint Klee, right? Yoimiya got to meet Klee, and Klee got to meet Yoimiya, and they get to have their book published.
It's the story of Dodoko and me.
Oh, show us.
And me, and you guys.
Aw, I'm honored. You put me and Paimon in the story? All Dodokos must someday ride the wind and waves and go on an adventure. Dodoko and its best friend Klee were off on an adventure. Meeting Klee and the others is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoko. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Aww, look at Dodoko in the middle with Yoimiya, Klee, and Ether, and Albedo, and Paimon. This is the sweetest thing ever. I love this story.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
Aw, thank you.
The book that yours was printed with is called the Tibet Travel
Oh,
Guide.
that's perfect.
My book gets to be released together with Mommy's book.
Aw, this is this is the best timeline. Oh my gosh, we get to keep the book. The radiant flowers abroad do bloom. They scent a novel, lovely strain.
Xingqiu's just sitting there, sound asleep.
How did you get past us already? Hi.
Huh?
Not you. No. Did you lose your invitation letter too?
There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Oh. Glorious court life was my youth, and my old age a moonlit haze. I had not wished to behave so treacherously, but my very life was threatened. So I sought out my old work and hid them in my clothes. I do not understand the reason behind all that has happened, only that the mysterious person's motives must be perverse. This poem was dedicated to Akihito, who to my great sorrow was banished.
There is a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Wait, you've never met Calx in person? You two of you have worked together for years and you're gonna meet here for the first time? That's so cool!
His work is truly exquisite.
I think so
my.
too. We
I
got
was
a mini
beginning to get
lesson
carried
from
away
him.
there.
I now have the Paimon painting in my Serenity pot.
Please, call me Xingqiu.
And you may call me Albedo then.
Xingqiu was a little suspicious.
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious?
I mean, I thought it was just because he's tired, but you're right.
The one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword? Is Xingqiu himself?
But why would Xingqiu steal copies of his own book? Paimon, we didn't actually see him get off the boat. Dude was sitting on a
Yes,
crate,
that is indeed
half
my
asleep.
conclusion.
Our friends who are visiting the festival or from Inazuma are characters in this play, and someone has created this poem to set the stage and is prompting all the actors to play their roles. Uyu restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
I love how in every event Albedo's in, it's him investigating or already knowing something. Wait, were we able to go inside Uyu restaurant before? If we've been able to go into Uyu restaurant this whole time and I never have done that, oh, that's where this music plays.
Xingqiu, we have something very important
Smug
to ask you
Albedo.
now.
Alright, let's hear it.
I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all.
It's okay. We don't want to get you in
I
trouble.
did in fact come to Inazuma
We just
early
want to know what's
handle
going
some
on.
things.
Hello there, Venti.
What are you doing
She's
here?
gonna try the sake, of course.
I heard that the
Yeah.
owner of
The person they apprehended, was it by chance an editor
No
named
way!
Caldera?
That's why he wasn't feeling so good. No, there's actually no way Yaimiko isn't in on this too. Did you notice how Yaimiko was like, gee, Onodera, you're so tired right now. What if Yaimiko was the one who left all the poems?
Wait a minute. Does everyone else here
explain.
already know?
Oh! I bet it has something to do with his signature.
So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place.
Why did this have to be done
That way,
secretly? Isn't
Jen
that like
could
a
use
thing
these
that
few
authors
days to sign
do?
them all.
I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the
Oh,
signatures.
you poor thing.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh,
Xingqiu
that's
looks so
why.
sleepy today. He finished the portrait of Aoi no
Yeah.
Okina in no time at all.
Great work, dude.
Do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby?
Without a doubt, yes. Wait, what? What does that mean? What does this mean?
We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Who is that? Oh, look at that. It's the same background.
Group of people have been hogging the Tanuki photo board.
The one where like you
They won't.
that
wait
I
till
cannot
someone else
manage
gets
to get
use
any
it.
character's face to like line up.
We know who would do
Yeah,
something
unfortunately,
like that.
I do. It's probably a character that's tall enough to fit their face in the photo board.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
I love how the little Tanuki has like thumbs down. We've been requested to Paimon, you do the honors.
You're such a child.
There you go.
The story starts 2 months ago. This photo board gets the most out of its lifespan, too.
Oh, brother, what a noble cause.
I love the way Paimon says that. What a noble cause!
Isn't that Toma?
Hello there, Toma. Hey, can Toma meet some of our friends from Mondstadt?
Hey, traveler and
Oh my gosh, I love those little kitsune ghost like tissue paper craft things.
There's
Perfect.
a lot of dust and dead leaves
Sweeping?
around. I've just been so busy.
Don't mind if I do. What are you doing here?
Mister!
Thought you were still sitting in the snake's mouth on Yashiri Island. How can we be losing?
Thanks,
Move some goods at the port.
That's not fair. Soy milk, great.
Ito won't be able to drink
Oh,
that.
good point. Alright, I feel less bad about now that I know that we were meant to lose.
No one volunteered. All this talk's making me thirsty.
Wait!
My goodness. Okay, quick, grab Ito and follow me.
I swear, this was Toma's plan all along. This is a little too cruel for Toma. I don't think he did this on purpose. Oh, this would be a perfect place to put something.
Burst forth.
No. There you go. No. I am going to fall a lot. Oh no. Not again. I love that. That's so satisfying, just watching them fall into the void.
That figure on the wharf. It looks like Kazuha.
It's Kazuha! Ado dropped him off for school, and he's been like waiting here for the last week.
I heard there would be guides for the Irodori festival, but I didn't expect it would be
Oh
you
well,
two.
it's always us.
I could tell they were not footsteps of a regular passenger.
Oh, like a cat?
But
The
by
cat
the
we
time
saw
I
last
turned
time?
around, I found this strange piece of paper by my feet.
Long have I been famed, and since my youth I had great ambition. I stamped every new verse with a scarlet seal, and thus was I known to all. But last year when we presented our verses, mine was found to be taken from poets past. For the theft and deception, I was banished into the wilderness. The 5 radiant lights never shall be again. Ah, how the tides do shift.
You did nothing wrong, Kazuha.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, the seal mentioned in the story. Maybe it can help Xingqiu? Albedo and Kazuha have interaction. This is like 2 of my favorite characters. Uh-oh, he doesn't look like he's doing too good.
But I simply can't do it anymore.
I don't
My
think
hands are
Xingqiu is
so
liking
sore
what's
that I
going
can't
on right
even
now.
move them anymore.
First,
Well, that's a lot
we'll
of
use a
copies of books for
personalized seal.
someone who's not good
You
at
can simply
signing.
call-
Venti and Ayaka!
When I found a strange piece of paper on the
Ayaka is the
throwaway
next
stand.
poem. Interesting, it's very short.
the position of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides these 2 lines.
Oh!
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper
Oh,
in
see, this is why
water
we need all
and
of
see the
them
truth
to
naturally
solve this
appear."
puzzle.
There's a pond nearby.
Well, Xingqiu can just summon water.
It's really working. More words have appeared
Look how many people we have here that we know and love. Going over his poetry, I found that the plagiarized piece did not have his scarlet seal. I submerged the verses into clear water and the truth did emerge. The true verses were not washed away, but the text of that despicable crime faded. Aoi no Okina passed me by, just as he was writing a verse for Akahito. One storm had yet to settle, and it was already time to write new poems.
Akahito didn't plagiarize his work. He was set up.
The story of the 5 Kasen is now fully completed.
That's great, even though there's 5 Kasen, but yes.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission. And this is where the story comes to an end.
Except... No, that's it. We still don't know who Aoi no Okina was giving the page to. Oh, she's dipping the paper into the water. Oh no, he's tied up.
There's still one thing Paimon hasn't been able to figure
Why
out.
there's only stories for the 4?
One of the 5 Kasen is called Kuronushi,
Yes.
right?
Have you really not noticed?
Not noticed what?
Not noticed what?
Yeah.
The story of Kuronushi was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Yeah, was Kuronushi the one who took the poem from Aoi no Okina?
The story of the 5 Kasen has more or less reflected everything that's been happening around us lately.
Oh, true.
Which begs the question, is there a Kuronushi in our world?
Oh my gosh, is there?
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden
The Raiden
Gokuden?
Gokuden. I knew it. I knew it.
What's
It's... I'll talk about it later.
The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the Kaidehara
Oh.
family. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the
Yeah.
families suffered various
But it was just a
misfortunes and
coincidence,
disappeared
right?
completely.
After reading the story of the 5 Kasen,
Right, because
can't help but feel
Akahito
like it's
was
pointing me toward the
framed
truth
for something he
behind that
didn't do. Whoa. These were, once upon a time, the 5 branches of the Raiden Gokuden. They never once suspected that such sudden falls from grace might have some hidden mystery behind them. Akahito was framed for plagiarism. Sumizome went to find the truth. Someone from the Kaedehara clan was framed. Someone from the Kamisato clan tried to find the truth, and then they were silenced. This is an incredible... I am having so much fun with this. I still somehow think this whole poem thing is Yai Miko's idea.
Do you have something to report?
Nah, we're just walking around.
That is not a figurine. It's a statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I had someone purchase one on my behalf.
Oh, good.
Never mind.
Aww.
I have been here long enough.
Uh-oh. You found me.
You cannot hide from us, Sayu.
If only we had a witness who'd been here the whole time.
I mean, technically someone was here the whole time.
You mean me? Sorry, I was asleep.
Did you hear anything? Like how Venti heard nothing when he was asleep?
Oh yeah, now I remember. I heard thank you for your patronage over and over again this morning.
Right.
Huh? How many times? 300?
It's not like she was counting.
I got it. There were at least 16 snores between each thank you for your patronage.
How do you remember that? Uh-oh,
These are
look,
not
Sayu!
classed as
Sayu's
strategic
scared!
materials, so-
Oh, there are friends here.
You think this is a game?
Yes,
or
it is a
something?
game. This is
Not serious
100%
about
a
time.
game, and I'm
Quit
loving
wasting
playing
my
this game
time.
so much.
Although Sora didn't say anything, she seemed a little disappointed.
It's locked behind the next part? Are you not then a warrior who has come forth to take part in this contest? What contest? I should have put up notices. Where did you put them up? How many people have walked past this one notice? You know, maybe I should have read the tutorial. That's probably giving me the clue on how to do this fast. I read all the books of like everything in this game, but I don't read any of the tutorials, so I have no idea how to actually play the game. Oh. I guess that's how we're supposed to win. Doggo. Woof! Woof, woof, woof! Oh, he's so cute! Woof, 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 woof! We will duel for tasty snacks. Oh, I might actually die against Taramaru. Oh, look at us, we're dueling just as the sun rises. Hi, hi. Face the camera!
Ah, you're here. It appears everyone has arrived.
How did your investigation go, Kazuha?
The Ishin art was tasked with forging an important Goshinto according to an ancient forging diagram.
Even though we had some vague idea of what happened to the Raiden Gokuden from the artifact lore, we're getting a lot of like the details now of how it happened.
You can still see that some words have now started to smudge.
Well, then you just
Kazuha,
destroyed a several
this is
hundred-year-old
clear evidence
document.
that, wouldn't he have said something more along the lines of, your skills aren't sufficient?
Yeah, you're right.
But instead he said, if you can't find the
Yeah,
secret
so something
within,
definitely traumatized like the
don't you find that a
great-grandfather.
little strange?
I apologize, but would you all please accompany me to the Tenryou Commission?
Look at them all posing there, that
After I
shot.
became
That
a
looks,
wanted criminal,
especially with
the
Ayaka
Tenryou
crossing her
Commission
arms, it looks
seized my
like when
family's
they're about to
last
go
remaining
do something
estate,
cool, like a superhero
which
group.
contained all of
Because
my
they are
family's
all
old
superheroes.
belongings.
Otherwise,
Uh-oh.
how could one hope to capture even 1,000
Oh,
of the
no!
Almighty Shogun's majesty? It's also essential to clean it off
No.
to
Sorry.
avoid a buildup
Stop.
of dust.
I have another such figurine in Tenchukaku. I don't need it, so I think
Oh.
I'll gift it to you.
But we just, bought one. Just send it to the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, and I wish you a pleasant and enjoyable Irodori festival.
Oh, thank you. Hey, did you get the statue I had mailed to you?
What are you all doing here? Did something happen on Rito?
I saw people saying that this looks like they're on a school field trip. They're all in perfect line. Look at them. Aw.
Kaedehara, about the vision hunt decree.
Oh yeah, because she got his
That's all in the past now,
friend
Kujo-sama.
killed.
Unfortunately, the items are scattered throughout in order to save space.
How does
My
that
deepest
save
apologies.
space? Doesn't keeping them together save space? Look at everyone looking at stuff. I love how we've gotten all the characters involved who are part of the 5 Kasen painting.
Everyone, I've found something that you should all have a
Alright.
look at.
Oh, what is this? This is
Oh,
the
seems
bonsai
Kazuha
tree you were
discovered
talking about.
something.
This flower pot was in my house for a long time. I heard that it was left behind by my great-grandfather.
Uh-huh. It has a
Yeah.
little bonsai tree still in
Seems to have
it.
been dead for a while
Oh,
now.
it's dead. Okay. Whoa! A heating compartment in the flower pot.
Something. Huh?
It's not blank
It's only a
paper,
bunch of
Paimon.
blank
We've been
paper.
through this like literally like 2 other
Someone
times.
already discovered the compartment.
Yeah, maybe we need to try using water again. This is such a cool event. I didn't expect any of this when I saw this in the trailer. Kazuha wasn't even in the trailer.
My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very
Oh, so
location.
it's kind of symbolic that
Our
Kazuha and
hypothesis was
Ayaka come back
correct.
here.
This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Niwa.
Niwa?
Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi. He then turned and left.
Whoa. Okay.
Rest assured, we will act cautiously.
The question is, do you think that Kuni Kuzushi is still around somewhere? How are you feeling, Kazuha?
I think what's most important for each person is not the past,
This is a
but the
pretty
present.
scene.
Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for. If the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye.
Don't turn a blind eye. If the perpetrator comes back, I want to use Kazuha to defeat them.
Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito.
Yeah. It's all Scaramuche's fault. Back when Albedo painted the first painting, I was trying to think who would the rest of the 5 Kasen be. Then I had a hunch of who Kuranushi would be. Well, first I was thinking to myself, haha, wouldn't it be cool if like Scaramuche like finally came back? And then I started thinking, wait a minute, Kuranushi, there's not many stories written about them and they're all conflicting. Scaramuche was responsible for the fall of the Raiden Gokuden. Who else has put in a lot of effort to make sure they are not remembered by history for doing terrible schemes? And then when Kazuha mentioned the Raiden Gokuden, I was like, wait, I was just thinking of the Raiden Gokuden as just being an example of something Scaramuche did that matched up with the description of Kuranushi. I didn't think that'd actually be like the topic of the last couple events of the festival.
I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it.
Who?
Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
Yeah, and everyone
it's
is
become
like
a bustling
welcome
place.
here.
There will inevitably come a day when each person can let go of their burdens. And when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they please.
Oh, that's a lovely sentiment. So much better to let go of the things in the past when they are no longer helpful.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure
How's your
to
signing
see you.
going? Did we make it easier for you?
There are still readers waiting in
Yep,
line.
that kid looks very
I'll see you
excited
later
to get
at the
their
unveiling ceremony for
book signed.
Kuromishi's portrait.
Our guest artist from Mondstadt.
Yay! Oh, look at everyone clapping.
I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own
Alright,
imagination.
good idea.
We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the 5 costume for us to find.
I've been guessing Yae Miko this whole time. Oh, I should have clicked on everyone first because I knew it was either him if it was not Yae Miko. The pants of the guy we saw in the second story looked like one of the Shumatsuban people. Yeah, me too. I think it was Yae Miko. Who is Kunikuzushi?
When there is no one else near the
Oh, you
portrait,
must have been the
you can
friend that
confirm with your
Albedo
own
talked
eyes.
to.
So Ayato must have been telling us to splash water on the portrait. It's the Balladeer!
Yeah!
Which part of Kaedahara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected?
I mean, all of these. Is there a correct answer? The fact that anyone was involved at all is something that that perpetrator would have wanted to have covered up. I'm gonna take the last one. When in doubt... Okay, you don't even have an answer. Alright, cool. When in doubt, pick the last one, though.
So,
Oh my gosh! This is so cool! Hey, so think about it. By the logic of the poem, we could technically say that maybe Scaramouche wanted a signed copy of A Legend of Sword. It doesn't stay! I have to keep hitting it with water. Maybe most disturbingly of all, the reason why Scaramouche didn't finish them off was because he was bored. He has the power to do something like that. Not get noticed, and he just stopped on a whim. That's how easily he changes his mind.
Goro was not greatly interested in the Irodori festival.
Oh,
But
right,
he said if I was
yeah,
going to
no.
Rito, he would join me.
Poor Goro.
My. Who
Uh-oh,
have we
look
here?
at Goro! He is terrified.
Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
That's your pen name?
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, Soul of the
Soul of
Deep.
the Deep is a good one. That's a good pen name. You didn't run very far.
A toy box. It's all yours.
Aw, so cute. Oh, Goro probably doesn't like that.
The hair on your tail is standing on end.
Thanks for
Oh,
the
you
gift.
poor thing.
To ensure you have fond memories of the Irodori festival, she
Wow,
decided to
Yae
cancel
Miko
the
doing
ceremony.
something nice for Goro?
Although, she did leave you a letter. You can read
That
it on your own
is...
time.
There's always a catch with Yae Miko.
I suppose you must have been extremely nervous when you heard about the prospect of the award ceremony
Yeah,
and the
that's
photo.
probably... Yes, that's exactly how he felt.
By this point, you must be feeling ever so
Uh-oh.
grateful for my kindness.
Here's the
And are
catch.
looking for
There's
way
always
to
a catch.
repay me, yes? We are looking for someone to dress up as a character from a light novel and
Oh
interact
no,
with the
Goro!
fans.
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!
Yeah. The purple sakura lies sparse. The clear sand is fragrant. Oh, they're all champagne bloom. Okay. Medium. Whoa, so pretty! Yeah! Alright, I've got the hang of this now. There we go. Yay! And also, I get the free Xingqiu. Alright, C6. Thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Hues of the Violet Garden. Look how great Albedo's artwork is. I'll just see you all next time. Bye!